Hey. Oh my God. Oh my God. OMG. OMJ. OMABD. Oh my God. What's good, people? What's going on? That's your boy, Harlem, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while. Like it's been a whole, I think a month or 4 weeks or two weeks or three, somewhere there since I connect myself to y'all people. So I guess y'all doing good. Like I am. I just wanna um I just wanna I just wanna I just wanna um I just wanna share a few potential market direction for next week, 13 13 June to the 17th of June. Well, basically this is kind of different. It's just like a breakdown, kind of like a breakdown. I'm not basically gonna share potential market direction, but it is basically just a market breakdown, which it might take 5 minutes. No, not 5 minutes. Um, 10. Let me see, 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, let me see the time. Okay, yeah, 10 or 15 minutes. So we're looking at the NAS. We're looking at the NAS. Okay, so never mind, people. I'm looking at the monitor and I'm using video cam, the video cam for the laptop. So please bear with me. My bad on the quality and everything. So yeah. So we're looking at we're looking at NAS. We can still tell the like structure of the market is clearly still bearish. We can have we can see that like we have a potential market. We have a potential what can I say? We have those previous support level which price violated a few weeks ago, which price came back to the very same level. Understand? So looking at the current candle, we can tell that like the candle opened bullish, but it closed bearish. So what does I can tell that like we now have a potential lower high right there from this lower low right here. So I sense that like price might have a new potential lower low. So we now head to the daily. So the daily chart, we can tell that like we've been consolidating for some time. We've been consolidating for some time right there from that level. So okay, can I please remove this now and run when we work with what's current? So we can tell that like price has been consolidating for some while, for some time, which it was like how many weeks? Okay, let's see how many candles it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candlesticks. Meaning it was 5 days. Meaning it was 1 week and 3 days. You understand me? Which price finally broke out Thursday and Friday. So again, price broke out with no retest. You understand me? We didn't have an exhaustion phase from this impulsive push phase to the downside. So what this we even have this previous level right here. If you guys can see that level which I printed out, yeah, I did a great thing by printing it out. So your people can see it. So this level right here, that level, that's the previous level price has been consolidating for some time before it broke to the upside. So now with that, I would like to go to the full age. Yeah, you can tell that like price has been ranging for some time. Price has been in a correction. Price was correcting for some time with a potential head and shoulders, which we had. So now this is the head and shoulders. I don't know, and fuck whoever thinks I'm wrong. Fuck whoever thinks that in the head and shoulders. Fuck whoever thinks my analyst is in this shit. I know what I'm saying. Someone gonna benefit from it, so bear with me. So now we have this head and shoulders, the neckline price broke out, which it was kind of like an intraday support level, which price was trading from. So with that breakout, we had a correction right there, which I took a trade from on Friday. and I had like about 380 pips, but I was looking for a target of about, yeah, 600 pips, 800 pips because of a potential market low. Understand me? So now with that on the 4H, we can also tell that like price was correcting for some time, broke out, corrected, pushed to the downside. So I believe that like price need to exhaust for a while, coming back to that previous market level, which I printed out right there. So with the retest from that level, long as price fails breaking, long as price fails going to the upside from this level, I can tell that like will be a clean level to sell from. You understand me? But if if now price don't come back to that level and continues moving to the downside like it would, let's wait to see if price will break out from that level. A fail to break would might need to take buys up and until that level, or or would simply wait for what a breakout retest continuation to the downside. So Ness Ness is not that tricky and it's not that hard, I can tell, but you just need to be patient with it and wait for a potential market for a potential trade to execute. So I would like to remove this. That's history now. And that's history now. I'll work on what's current. We can see we have a potential double bottom from that level. So now I'm just waiting to see how will price react. The potential market retest from that level, I'll be looking to take sales based on a fail to break, based on market failing to break that level, and a potential exhaustion phase, which might give us a potential push phase continuation to the downside. So NAS, I'm still looking for those sales on the weekly time frame. They strong, but when we're breaking down, we know we have potential levels which we need to look on, we need to look at and focus on. So yeah, that's my take on NAS. Gold, I would like to start on the 4H. Gold has been moving sideways for some time. Gold has been moving sideways for some time, but we still had this potential channel which we had, which price kind of like broke out right there and broke in like it did right there. Understand me? So now what's the current market price on the 4H? We can tell that like we had a strong bullish candle to the upside, which kind of like broke all market levels, but still came back and closed inside those levels. Understand me? So from the 4H, if price won't push to the upside, then I'll clearly wait for price to fail to break this level and start looking for potential market sales from the 4H. So on the 1H, looking at the hourly time frame, you can tell that like price is reacting from that previous level and it's kind of like consolidating from it. So now to me, okay, if this as a previous, I still use this as a previous breakout of the level, but I'd like to do that now and focus on the highs. You understand? And focus on the highs and the lows, which I still have, but a potential market level, which I've been looking at as this one, which prices kind of like been trading from for some time. You understand me? It's been a potential support level for some time. The minute price broke out, we've been looking at that level as a potential resistance, I mean, and this one was still a potential resistance. So now I'm still looking at that level that if price breaks in and fails making those highs and fails breaking that potential level, then I'll be looking to go, I'll be looking to take those sales based on price failing to break that level all the way to this level or all the way to the downside. So we'll be basically buying, we'll be basically selling support and buying resistance. You understand me? Okay, now we'll be basically selling resistance and buying support. I mean, my bet on that one. So gold, that's my take. It's not that hard or that simple. So on the Dow, I'd like to start on the 4H. That's history. That's just an analysis which I saw. So Dow, we've been trading in this channel and price has been consolidated, which price broke out. So now with that, to me, the Dow, I have this level, which I've been looking at since previous weeks. Understand me, which price has been reacting from for some time. Now price came back to that level. So to me now, all I'm just simply waiting for is to see how the market will open on Dow Jones. But I believe that like in any way, price pushed strongly to the upside, strongly to the downside. I'm simply waiting for that exhaustion phase for a potential push phase continuation to the downside. German 30 for H, same thing, same thing. Like they all pushed strongly to the downside. So we didn't have an exhaustion phase, whether it's from the 4H, because if you can tell the 4H how it closed, looking at the 1H, we can still see that like price clearly pushed to the downside, breaking all previous levels, breaking all those levels from the left side, which was this one, this potential level. Understand me? So now with that, like to me, I'm simply waiting for an exhaustion phase for a potential push phase continuation to the downside on all pairs. Understand me? But this was just a push which confirmed that like inflation is rising and inflation is doing all them type of things that it gonna be doing. So now fundamentals are fundamentals. Fundamentals also drive the market. We all know it, but being more technical helps. Understand me? We're simply waiting for an exhaustion phase because we can tell that like price was clearly pushing. We might wait for the potential exhaustion before we can look for a continuation push to the downside. So USD CAD, I love USD CAD. Like I always tell you guys on my videos, USD CAD is the only pair which I fuck with. It's the only trading pair which I fuck with. So you can tell that like price was kind of like having that right, falling wedge, which price kind of like broke out and impulsively pushed to the upside. So now, where price has closed to me, it was kind of like an exhaustion phase, which price had from this previous level. This one, this level is also continues. I don't know where it stops, but it also continues. So with that, now I was simply saying, oh, because price now didn't react in the inside of this level and broke out and came back for a retest. I see a continuation to the upside, but at the same time, I still need to see price exhausting in some type of way because of the impulsive push which it had to the upside, which it kind of like had, I think, come on, a 2% gain for the USD CAD. So I'm simply waiting for the exhaustion phase and a continuation push to the downside. Tesla, I'm simply waiting for a continuation to the downside because now Tesla was rating from the channel from the brick wall, kind of like broke out and jumped in the inside and broke out again, retest and pushed to the downside. It broke in again and closed at the brick wall as a potential market retest. So now where I placed the entry, it's based on price having to break this level, this lows, this New York lows for simply price to push to the downside, come back and continue moving to the downside. So that's my take on Tesla. I'm not looking for something easy or something hard. I'm just looking for simple structure and simple market behavior and simple market momentum. So looking at Bitcoin, well, I think I won't spend time on BTCs and LTC and ETH because I'm still analyzing those pairs. Like as we speak right now, y'all can see it. I'm analyzing these pairs as we can speak right now. Okay, this is a potential sell. So now this one, because now I'm forward testing, it's weekend. I would say now because we had a flag and we had the strong momentum candle, bear flag, breakout, retest, pin bar close, bearish momentum. That's a continuation to the downside. You understand me? So, fuck, man. Okay, guys. My bad on that one. My bad. Like you'll know it. I don't edit videos. I don't edit my videos. I don't do anything. I just keep them as they are. Whoever comes, whoever disturbs me, does it because I prefer being pure, being raw, being authentic, and being real to whoever might be watching, to whoever might be looking at me, or to whoever might be looking up to me. Because, like I always say, the aim is to inspire someone, not everyone. You understand? So, yeah, I'll be back right now. Nigga taking the whole while, bro. Like you ain't know that like I'm buzzy, bro. Like fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck that nigga. I'm putting in work. Like I say, we have a flag, breakout, retest, pin bar, bear momentum, continuation to the downside. That's my simple, that's my simple breakdown. Well, that's how I simply take some trades. You understand me, guys? So oil, oil has been trading inside this channel for a while. Okay, we had a few days that we need to check about. So oil has been pushing to the upside. You can see it. It kind of like started moving sideways from that level. After it broke those highs, creating that high, come back for a retest and tried making those highs, but it failed. And we saw that big momentum to the downside. So on the hourly time frame, because we had a breakout right there, because we have a breakout and multiple rejections and big candles, and like with that level now, I'm simply now waiting for a simple okay, if I have to remove that one and use this now from somewhere here, you guys can simply see that like it's a simple breakout, retest, continuation to the downside. So I'm looking for sales of oil, but up to what level I can't tell. So yeah, um, so okay, here's this guy. This guy bitching around, bro. Like, what the fuck? That nigga. Okay, so like I said, like I wanted to say, my bad that like um that had to happen and sometimes do happen in some videos. So those are just some simple breakdowns and some potential market directions, which are simply breakdown. Like to me, okay, I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm a day trader, but like I'm a swing trader. I prefer swinging trades. Most of my trades I swing them, but like because of how the market reacted this year, because of how the market is moving, it's bearish this year. So I'm not more into swinging those trades. But if I had to start, if I had to start, if I had to start, if I had if I had the if I took the trades which I saw when Nasdaq had the potential market direction to the downside, like I saw early this year, like January, I could have still been holding the sales, but now because I was in and out because they sells, I prefer being bullish more than being bearish on NAS. So I haven't been more into swinging my trades. I'm simply into day trading right now. So that's my potential. This is how I break down my trades. This is how I look for potential market direction, and this is how I take my trades. So we always know what we always say: plan your trades and trade your plans, trust the process, and all them type of things and all them type of shit. So I was looking to spend 10 or 15 minutes, but some things happen like they always sometimes do. So yeah, I think I might end the video here, and it's your boy, Young Harlem. So you all know what you always do. You just need to do the most. You understand me? There ain't nothing that you need to do, but to simply do the most. This is my this is my Instagram account. I'm not promoting it. I'm not promoting my account or anything, but that's my account. If you have something to say, if you have something, if you need to draw a trust, if you need to put in work, if there's some type of things that you need to do with me or you feel like you need to do with me, you simply need to just DM me, send me a message on Instagram, and I'm gonna respond real quick because I prefer being active on something that makes sense, unlike being out there with us hosting fornication hoes, all them type of girls and all them type of drama and everything that we're gonna be on. So yeah, it's your boy once again. Y'all know what it is. If you ain't trading with Harlem, I don't know who you're trading with. Or if you ain't trading all by yourself and putting in work, I don't know what you're doing. So I might be signing out real quick.